Look how bright and sunshiny it is in the Pacific Northwest. Gotta love it. Oh my goodness, I am appreciating the vitamin D. Not as warm as Playa del Carmen, but it is quite lovely. So I will squint because I want the sunshine so badly. All right, so I was reading this phrase that stood out to me and it made me think, oh, my group of people needs to hear this. I've gotten further in life with yeses than with nos. I'm like, duh, but let's peel back a couple of those layers. So many times we're so quick to jump. We're quick to make an assumption. We're quick to be like, nope, I'm just going to say no to that. Instead of saying yes. Like all my years as a matchmaker, I would do my introduction dates and introduce people. And it always shocked me how many people paid for an expensive professional service and they'd say, nope, without even giving the person a chance, yet they hired a professional to do the work of finding them somebody that they had wanted to meet that aligned with what they were looking for. And the thing that I find is interesting is how many times we say no to a date because we just automatically assume it's just not going to be good. It's just, there's things, of course. And yet we don't have any real reason. We've just kind of judged people too quick. Think about little things like saying yes to a business opportunity, maybe yes to a trip. I had a friend one time out of the blue just message me and say, I miss you and I want to buy you a ticket. Will you fly and visit me and leave tomorrow? Literally I had 24 hours. And I was like, this is a yes opportunity. I'm going to say yes because I want to follow up when somebody says, I miss you and I want you to show up and I want you to be there and I'm available. I can do that. It was an amazing weekend because I said yes. Had I said no, I'd always be kind of wondering like, what could I have done? What could have happened? What could it have been? And I think about so many times that we could just keep getting caught up in the circle conversation instead of saying, how can I show up better? How can I be the one who does more? We can get frustrated by other people. We can get annoyed by other people not doing things, or we can say, hey, I'm going to choose to do it differently. I'm going to choose to show up for more. I'm going to say yes. I am going to say, I am open to the possibilities. I want you to ask yourself, how many things have you said yes to? And how many things have you said no to lately? Which is winning? Are the yeses winning or the no's winning? I know that we can get caught up in wanting everything to just be right, to just be in alignment, just to be smooth and easy and perfect. But what's fun in that? If everything is always just laid out to you, always perfect, always exact, well, what are we doing this for? What is this about? The point that I want to make to you is your life is to be treasured. It is to be full of mischievous experiences. My new business, the Champagne Method, that is launching on the 15th of October, we're going to be covering these topics. And I have to say, when you join and become a member of the Champagne Method, I'm going to tell you actually where that little bit of a quoted thought that I got from somebody else. It's in a saucy place. It is a place that I don't tell publicly, but I'm going to tell the members of my new membership program because I am so excited about all the goodness that I'm going to be sharing. But now when I do videos, I'm going to have a second part, the part that's only going to be for members, the people that want to hear and are ready to hear the good stuff. I am so excited because I have so many topics that I have been wanting to share with you that I have had to stop. Now, this one is a big one. This one is a sexy one. This one's a saucy one. But it's only going to be for the Champagne members. Become a Champagne member and you will be able to participate in the and then some parts of the topic. We don't just stop here at the free YouTube version. We go to the next level. So are you ready for some and then some? I'm ready for it. And I'm ready for you to be ready for it because the possibilities are endless. Oh my gosh, I have so many topics to talk about. This is going to get big. Now, the new business is going to be covering 5 main topics. We are going to be doing deal breaker. This is the topic that's all about business and career and goals and boundary setting and, living your abundant life. We're also going to talk about the 4 fat cherubs. We're going to talk about the secret life, the things that only select people should know about. The questions that you can't ask anybody else, those will be answered in the secret life category of our new champagne method. And we are also going to dive deep into dating and relationships. This is where we are going to have an opportunity to truly, let me tell you some things. Confessions of a Matchmaker is going to be the part where 15 years of matching singles and working with people, there were a lot of things that happened that I couldn't really talk about because I was on the other end of the business. Now, I want to tell you the real reason that people say, no, they don't want to go out with you. Because they told me the real reason. But I couldn't really tell people all the time because I didn't want to upset them. I didn't want to make them frustrated. I didn't want to hurt their feelings. I wanted to give them enough comfort because some of the answers weren't necessarily pertinent, but it's important for you in your dating life to know that often people have ridiculous reasons for not going on the second date, and you can't always solve it. Oh, I got some good stuff. I'm so excited for this. This is going to be huge. So we have the category, the deal breaker. The deal breaker is for business, career, and learning abundance and prosperity and knowing what's next for you and what goals you have to achieve your own success. The red door. Oof. This is for dating, relationships, and intimacy. Confessions of a Matchmaker will be all the behind the scene real stuff that happens for a matchmaker, because people would always, every time I was out and about, people would ask me, what's your biggest story? What's your greatest experience? What are some of the craziest things that happened as a matchmaker? And I'm going to be sharing those. I'm going to be sharing the good stuff that only members can be able to hear, is not for public consumption. Also, the 4 fat cherubs. Yes, we know my 4 fat cherubs over here. They have an opinion on everything. And so I'm going to be just filling up with motivation, inspiration, and attitude. Yeah, those angels have got some attitude. And our 5th group that I'm so excited about is the secret life. This is where I'm going to talk to you about, being a digital nomad, traveling to different countries. I'm going to be talking about the things that I learned from different countries, sex positive things. I'm going to talk about social interactions. I'm going to talk about different customs, different ways to create a different life, how to live outside the norm. I am about giving you an experience that you've never had before, about sharing things that you're craving, that you're desiring, and that you want more of. And this is what is going to happen in the champagne method. I have this all ready for you. And on October 15th, it's going live. So make sure you sign up for our pre-launch goodies and you can participate. The link will be in the description. And become a champagne member and do it during the pre-launch time, because when you do that, you will be able to get your secret sip. Details to follow on that one. It's going to be so exciting. So let's get this party started. Let's get this conversation going. And we're going to have a blast in the champagne method. Oh, I'm so excited to share more, because each of the categories that I will be adding information to will be accessible to all of the new members, on October 15th. So make sure you sign up before that so you can maximize the 3-month special that I have going on. I'm really excited for you to be a part of this, and so many more details are coming. Talk to you soon.